Good morning students, I am Sagar Shinde, Assistant Professor, Department of Electronics, Sharad Chandra Pawar, Mahavidyalay, Lonan, and today we are going to discuss Semester 3 Electronics Paper 6 Introduction to Microprocessor 8085 and Microcontroller 8051.
Unit 1. In Unit 1, we are going to discuss microcomputer organization. In this, basic components of microcomputer, that is CPU, program memory, data memory, input and output ports. Then we are going to discuss idea of RAM, that is SDRAM and DRAM, types of ROM, memory organization and addressing, memory interfacing, and memory map. Now, what is microcomputer? A microcomputer is a complete computer on a small scale designed for use by one person at a time. A microcomputer is now primarily called a personal computer (PC). Common microcomputers include laptops and desktops. Basic components of microcomputer. The basic components of microcomputer are CPU, program memory, data memory, output ports, input ports, and clock generator. In the slide, we can see block diagram of microcomputer. Then next, we will discuss first block, that is central processing unit. The CPU consists of ALU, arithmetic and logic unit, register unit, control unit. The main function of CPU is that it retrieves stored instructions and data word from memory. It also deposits processed data in memory. Then we are going to discuss internal component of CPU, and we will discuss first, that is ALU, which stands for arithmetic and logic unit. This section performs computing function on data. These functions are arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, and logical operations such as AND, OR, rotate, etc. Results are stored either in registers or in memory or sent to output devices. Next block in CPU is the register unit. It contains various registers. The registers are used primarily to store data temporarily during the execution of a program. Some of the registers are accessible to the users through instructions. Next block in the CPU is the control unit. This unit provides necessary timing and control signals necessary to all the operations in the microcomputer. It controls the flow of data between microprocessor and peripherals which includes input, output, and memory. The control unit gets a clock which determines the speed of the microprocessor. The next block or the next unit in the CPU is the program memory. The basic task of a microcomputer system is to ensure that its CPU executes the desired instruction sequence in the program properly. The instruction sequence is stored in the program memory on initialization. The processor starts by executing the instruction in a predetermined location in program memory. Microprocessor programs are stored on ROM or PROM, EPROM, EEPROM or E2PROM. In the trainer kit, ROM contains only the monitor program. The user program is not stored in ROM because it need not be stored. The next unit in the CPU is the data memory. The data memory is used for intermediate storage of results. It may also be used to provide data needed by the program. It is used for storage purposes other than storage of programs. It must have head write capability, RWM or RAM. It stores both the instructions to be executed and the data involved. Next unit is the input-output ports. The input and output ports provide the microcomputer the capability to communicate with the outside world. The input port allow data to pass from the outside world to the microcomputer. The output port allows the microcomputer to send the results of the computation to the output devices. So, we have discussed what are the sections or units present in the central processing unit or CPU. In the next presentation, we are going to discuss memory and its type. Thank you for patiently listening to this presentation. Thank you very much.